What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of Monday Night Mayhem. Tonight, it is just me and video games' favorite bro, that man Carson, aka Neo Hazard. Give him some jazz snaps. Tonight, we are going to be talking about Ubisoft canceling a bunch of games, delaying a bunch of games, and just not knowing what they are going to do or if they have any games coming out in 2026. Also, Fable looks really cool. Xbox had a developer direct last week. We're going to be talking a little bit about that and what I saw, since I was the only one to watch it. And of course, just answering questions from our community about leaks, rumors, and all that gaming news going on right now. We are going to just dive into everything happening in the world of gaming since it's been a lot. Oh, and there was a direct for a Mario Galaxy movie that happened as well. And there's some other Nintendo Directs on the horizon. One is confirmed and one is in the waiting. So strap into those ergonomic gaming chairs or, sit in those ergonomic gaming chairs. Kick back, grab some diet snacks, some diet root beer, and prepare to game on, everybody. This is Monday Night Mayhem, where pixels meet possibilities. Ah, man, Carson, I know we talked a little bit before the show, and we didn't talk about a lot about this. There's a snowstorm going on in America right now. You want to know the craziest part about that snowstorm? Here in
What's
Colorado,
that?
we did not get hit with, we got hit with a little bit of snow. It's like if somebody just had like a bucket and was dumping, all the water out of the bucket, and we just got the splash. That's pretty much what happened in Colorado. It was
A
nothing.
dusting, as they call it.
Yeah, not a crop dusting, but just a dusting. You guys, on the other hand, you got an ass ton of snow.
Yeah, we got at least a foot. I think more than that even. We were snowed in pretty much all weekend and today. I stayed home from work. My wife worked from home. It sucks. Good old Missouri Department of Transportation not coming through whatsoever. Glad we pay taxes for nothing.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's so bad out here.
And the last, I think heavy snow experience that I experienced living in Missouri, Illinois area was that ice storm in 2016. Do you remember that?
Oh, I sure do.
Oh man, where it took me 5 hours to get home from work and normally it would take me 30 minutes. That was
Yep.
insane. I'm lucky.
Absolute nightmare.
I'm so lucky my car didn't run out of gas that day because my gas meter did not work properly. So that was a nightmare. Oh man. Well, enough about snow. Let's talk about some video games. Let's do our first community question of the evening before we get into our topics. We got Hash White on the board. He's asking, are we excited about Dragon Ball Age 1000 and what type of game do we think it is? You want to go first?
Well, I have a really good question for you, Hash White. What the fuck is Dragon Ball Age 1000?
Did you outside of the anime announcements, because they had some video game announcements as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sparking Zero is getting a really big DLC expansion coming soon, where they're actually going to, it seems like, fix the story mode or just add more to it, because they were showing Goku and Vegeta do shit from the Broly movie, and Gohan do stuff from the BoJack movie, which was an interesting selection. But they also announced another game called Dragon Ball Age 1000, which is the project title of it. And it looks like it's just going to be Xenoverse 3, which I'm not super excited about because the live service type of game it's fine, but it's not really for me anymore because those games just end up being a massive time sink. I can do shit like Sparking Zero, where I can dip in, dip out when I want to, and it's not really live servicey. Where Xenoverse is a living, breathing world. So I'm not too excited about a Xenoverse 3. It looks cool from the little teaser that they showed. But I was hoping that we'd get Kakarot 2, to be honest with you.
Well, what would you even do for a Kakarot too?
Just all the super.
That's fair.
Yeah, you just start at the Beerus arc and then work your way up to the Tournament of Power and just add the other shit as it comes, like they've been doing with Kakarot 1. I think
But
that,
didn't they put Daima into Kakarot already?
which now has me believing that if they're going to continue Kakarot DLC, they're probably just going to throw super in that. Which it already has some super content if you have the DLC. Yeah, it has Beerus and Resurrection F, but everything past that it does not have yet. But it has all of Daima, and it's pretty much 1-to-1 from what it has in Daima. That DLC was really fucking cool. It might have been some of the best DLC that I think a game has had since Xenoblade Chronicles 3. All right, let's.
Damn, maybe I need to check it out then. Because I honestly didn't think that the Beerus or the Resurrection F DLC was particularly noteworthy.
Yeah, no, the Daima DLC was actually really good. And every DLC pack that, like even the Bardock DLC was really good as well. And the Future Trunks. They've had like some really good hits on the DLC. Like it almost feels like they could have just made a new game with all this DLC expansion shit in it. But if we get a Kakarot 2 or if they just keep expanding Kakarot, I just want more super content. Let's go into this next one from Dickhead. There's rumors of a big Nintendo Direct happening week 1 of February that is starting to pop up. Can you guys speak to anything you are hearing as well? Yeah. So
I've heard nothing, dickhead, but name one pizza got a bone in it.
The fuck?
Bro, you remember that shit.
Is that the Tiki mass video?
Yeah. those stupid ass videos that we used to watch.
Yes.
Pizza boneless. Dickhead, name one pizza got a bone in it.
I forgot all about those videos. Now I'm about to take a trip down memory lane. But yeah, I've started to hear that there's a Nintendo Direct next week. I don't know what type of Direct it is. It seems like it's going to be a general Direct because there's the Tamagotchi Life Direct this week. And then we just got the Mario movie Direct yesterday. So it they have their earnings like call or whatever report next week. It seems like there's always a Direct around that time. So next week there seems to be something coming. So yeah, just stay tuned, I guess. Carson, you excited about that Tamagotchi Life Direct? Are you gonna watch any of it?
Probably not, because to be honest, I really liked the original Tamagotchi Life on 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
But that also came with the caveat that if you had people added in your little account, then you could add them to your island really easily. And nowadays, like, Nintendo doesn't really do the me thing quite as much as they used to.
Right.
So from my understanding, you're basically going to have to make all these little characters from scratch or, like, download them off codes or whatever, right? And I don't know. For me, that's just, like, an extra layer of effort that I'm personally not into anymore. There might have been a point in time that I was, but now, not so much. But I look forward to the dumb shit that people are going to make with it, because shit, the original Tamagotchi Life's like 12 years old and people still make funny, goofy shit with that. So it'll be pretty interesting to see, I think.
Yeah, I've never played that one, but I don't know, like this new one just, it has me curious. Just, I guess because one, new shiny, but two, like I started looking at some of the crazy shit that people were making in those games, and just seeing, you know, community creations in any game here recently, like Kirby Air Riders, for example, just seeing what people are able to do with something like that has me really curious about what they're going to do with Tamagotchi Life. and just how head ass this game could possibly be. But like you said, they don't really like do a whole lot with the me stuff anymore, so that's going to be interesting. Um,
Yeah, because like that was part of the fun. Like you said that you never played it. I know for a fact that on my Tamagotchi Life file, I had you as like one of my earliest fucking characters because there for a while you were one of the only people I had on like my 3DS.
mhm.
But I got that game right as I was meeting more people and like going to cons with like a 3DS where you would get all these extra like me's and shit and meeting other people. But I say all that because like it is funny and it is fun to like fuck around with, but a lot of that had to do with the fact that like, oh, I have these me's on my 3DS already. It'll be funny to put in there. Whereas now if I play it, I would feel really weird about making a me that is supposed to be you and then putting that in my game and being like, this is an acceptable choice of free will. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I get
the
that.
fact that your me was already made and was just sitting right there, it was like, oh, it's JT's me. I'm just using it in the game. Oh, it's funny. He's bitching about being hungry again. That's funny. Haha. Whereas like now it's like, oh, I'd have to make it from scratch. I'm a grown man in my 30s.
Do you think because you know, like the people on your friends list, it will automatically do it again, or
No, because you don't have a me tied to your thing anymore.
oh, I thought
Because
memes
remember on your
transferred over.
3DS, you nah, because like on your well, I don't think so.
Oh,
Because like on your 3DS, you like had a me attached to your account, and I don't think you do that anymore. Like you can, but I don't know. Now I'm not so sure.
I'm gonna go look at my profile because
I don't know.
I haven't checked in
I
a
know
while.
you can have a me, but I don't think you can quite attach it like you did on the 3DS. Although maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That still wouldn't change my mind, in fairness.
Yeah,
Like that wouldn't be something where I'm immediately going, oh well, in that case,
no, I get that. Um, yeah, I think you're right. All right, it's gonna be interesting to see how like this works, and
Yeah. See, there's like an extra layer there that I feel like is missing from the ease of the 3DS one.
yeah, interesting. All right, well, I guess we'll find out like this Thursday when they show more of the game off. It's probably gonna also be coming out here pretty soon as well, from what I'm thinking now. Um, let's talk about the other direct that happened though. I don't know if you checked out the Mario movie trailer that just went down, but I remember a few months ago when we were talking about this movie getting announced, and with all the Yoshi stuff going on, if Yoshi would actually talk in full sentences, or what we were kind of hoping that they would do for Yoshi. It seems like that they're doing exactly what we were hoping, and that he's just gonna say Yoshi and do various levels of grunts.
Yeah, that does look to be the case, and I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah. This
I'm not gonna lie, that first trailer thought it had a couple little cute things in it, but it was just kind of like, yeah, it's about what I would expect. But
mhm.
the one from yesterday, I really like that.
Yeah.
Actually, wanting to looking forward to the movie now, and it comes out on my wife and I's anniversary, so that's probably when we'll go see it.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm more looking forward to the movie, like actually pulling up to a theater after seeing that trailer as well. Because there was some nice like little hidden stuff that if you blink, you might have missed it. I noticed Birdo was in the trailer. That was pretty fucking cool. Um, some people were also noticing some stuff from like Yoshi's Island being in the trailer and like Mario 2 or whatever. I didn't see any of that, but I also wouldn't know what to really look for a lot. But I don't know. Did you see any like hidden Easter eggs as well?
I'll be honest, I only watched it that one time,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
same.
haven't. I wasn't gonna go through it with like a fine-tooth comb or anything. It was neat to see Birdo pop up and a couple others. I feel like there was at least one thing that kind of had me doing the Leonardo DiCaprio sitting up, the
Yeah,
snapping my fingers thing. But I'm like blanking on what the hell it was off the top of my head. But
yeah,
overall, the only complaints that I think I would have off rip are the same one I had about the first, and most of that's over the fact that like a lot of the stuff in that movie looks good. Nothing with Chris Pratt does though. Fuck that guy. Forever.
That's funny. Yeah, the only thing that had me kind of like doing the Leo like finger point was the fact that there's a lot of Mario Odyssey shit in this movie. And I'm just like, huh. That's, some interesting choices there. But I feel like the homies are definitely gonna go see the movie, so I gotta go see it, for the homies. I did see some crazy hot takes on things that people are expecting to pop up in this movie now. Some people were saying that Gino from Mario RPG is gonna pop up at the end of
okay.
and Wario and Waluigi are somewhere in there, and Daisy is gonna be in the movie. So I mean, I'm like, all right, well, I just need to see it. If people have these crazy hot takes, and if they all come true, awesome. If Gino from Mario RPG shows up in this movie, I gotta be there just to see Justice's reaction to it, because I know he would pop off like crazy for some shit like that. But yeah, we'll see. Horn Dog, with our third question of the evening, is asking, what is our favorite January 2026 game so far?
I don't know that I've actually played anything that is from this year.
Or
Yet.
What are you playing at the moment?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Are you playing the PC port?
I sure am, yeah. It just came out yesterday out of fucking nowhere.
Yep.
Where the people behind it were like in the morning or the night before, the people were like, hey, it's coming soon. And then yesterday evening, it was just like, soon means now.
Jeez.
And so here we are, and I don't know, I'm already on the last world again.
Damn.
So like, fuck it.
Nice.
I know the earlier ones a little too well, unfortunately.
That muscle memory kicked in.
I wouldn't even call it muscle memory per se, just like just remembering all this crap from so many years.
Yeah.
Muscle memory makes it sound more like there's more skill involved than what there is, I guess. I don't know.
No,
that's I've been playing that this weekend, and then I don't know why I keep starting these stupid ass survival games, even though I get like nowhere in them and don't really have a whole lot of fun. Like I started Ark Survival Evolved and was like, this is a lot. This is just not what I'm feeling. So then I started a fucking zombie one, like that was gonna be any fucking better. 7 Days to Live, and I don't know, I'm at least enjoying that one a little bit more, but it's still just like, goddamn, like I get it, these games, especially when you start off, they're meant to stomp you in the dick.
Yeah.
And then you get them all figured out and you're able to craft all your bases and all that stuff, but it's just like
Yeah.
Over it.
I can't, say that I would ever want to play one of those type of games. Ark definitely looked interesting, But when I like just found out the core mechanics of the game and everything that it has you do, I'm like, that seems like too much of a grind. And
Yeah,
not,
that's what I quickly realized.
yeah. And one, I play a lot of fucking RPGs, and RPGs are already a time sink in themselves. But when you like throw crafting and all this other bullshit into that world, I'm just like, I don't know if I could sit there through that.
You know what?
And
That is something that I have been playing on and off recently. It's not a new game, but it's a new translation. It's a NES game called Splatter World. And if you've ever heard of Splatter Hand, it's a old Namco like belt scrolling beat 'em up. It was very horror themed. It was very bloody and kind of controversial when it came out. And there's a couple that are on the original NES. Both of them are like chibi cutesy themed, because normally the game, like the sprite detail and stuff, it's very gory, very bloody, very like horror themed, not meant to be all cutesy and everything. So it's like a goofy juxtaposition to that, right? And what I like about Splatter World is that it's a old school RPG made in that world, but like it has like spooky horror themes, but it also doesn't take itself too seriously.
yeah,
And it's pretty fun. It's like an old school, it is an old school like turn-based RPG. Like you don't see the enemies on the field. The turn-based or the encounter rate is stupid high, but it does do some like really cool stuff, especially for a game from that period. Like it almost kind of sort of but not really does the like persona system from like Shin Megami Tensei and obviously Persona,
right.
where like you beat an enemy and sometimes they let their they release their like spirit, and you can hold on to one spirit per character, and they all have like different special attacks and will give you like a defense bonus or an attack bonus or speed bonus or whatever. And some of them you can use like a few different times, some of them you can only use once and they go away. Like there's a lot of different variables to it, but it's all pretty fun. It is, you know, one of those old school RPGs, like I keep saying, so it does get kind of repetitive, admittedly. But I really like it. And I really, it's interesting because it was not a case of just, oh, it came out there and didn't come out over here. It apparently never came out anywhere, and virtually no one knew of its existence until like a few years ago, when there was like some kind of promotional material, like a promotional video that was uploaded on the internet. And that was like the first time anyone had ever heard of it. And then this past Halloween, someone just leaked it onto 4chan. And it's technically a game that never came out. It was canceled. It's a prototype, but the prototype is a finished game. So people went through and translated it. And now, like, whole game, never released. Splatter World, it's pretty fun. Check it out.
Damn, all right. There you have it, folks. And then where can you find this game again?
The internet.
All right.
just Google Splatter World. You'll find it.
Yeah. You want to know like what game I'm surprised you didn't like give a looky-loo at? Or maybe you did. Ball Pit?
I kept hearing about it. I honestly have no idea what the hell it is.
It's honestly just like laid back style fun in a way, because you essentially control balls and you have to basically knock out targets with your balls. And it's very arcadey, I would say. Look at
That
a trailer.
sounds like a normal Saturday night for me.
Like, yeah, I mean, but you know,
But
the only difference is you have a controller in your hand. There's no really other way to explain it other than just laid back fun. It's definitely, I could, you know, sit back, smoke a bowl, and just play this game and just have a time.
Have you played like so you've got it, you've picked it up?
I haven't picked it up, but I played a little bit of it.
Oh, I
Um,
get you.
yeah, because I it's one of those games where I'm like, I want to play more of it, and I do want to pick it up, but I kind of want to just get through everything that I'm playing first because I already know myself. I'll start playing this game and I won't play anything else just because of how addictive it is. It's one of those like Balatro style games, I feel like, where you just kind of like get in and you're like, okay, like I can, run through a couple of levels real quick. And then you just keep going because the game just has that addictive gameplay. It's, Ollie Ollie World, but with balls. So I definitely could see everybody on our panel fucking with this game for sure.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the trailer right now and like, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
But super cheap. It's only like $15. So I mean, for people who do want to pick it up, go ahead and give it a shot. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me why I should play it. So yeah. But games that I'm playing, I booted up Final Fantasy VII Remake just to, get the feel for it and play a little bit of it on Switch. Um, I'm not devoting time to it just yet because I want to finish Trials in the Sky first chapter. That is a fucking game. Um, Talk about being with the times. This game is really speaking to a lot of things that are going on in real life right now, and it's kind of like hitting me like in a way that I did not think this game would. Because the first Trials game that I played was Daybreak. That should have not been the starting point for me apparently. Um, this game is really telling on a lot of different social fronts and political fronts because the story kind of revolves around tyranny in a way in a corrupt government. And basically, you have one guy who is trying to overthrow the government into his view of what it should be. Um, so yeah, it's deep. It's a very talky game. So a lot of the 100 hours that I've already put into this game have been a lot of cutscenes, which could, deter a lot of people. But the cutscenes are really well done. It's a beautiful anime aesthetic game. It's got good character development as well. Like the two main characters, Estelle and Josh. You start with them and they're kind of like, they are kids when you start the game. And then they just kind of like grow up as they just travel the world and try to uncover everything that's going on with the corruptness happening underneath their eyes and just, getting people more hip to, hey, this, person that people think is a good guy, basically what's going on in our government. People like to think that certain people in political positions are good people, but they're really not. He's actually doing a lot of shit that is not going to be good for everybody. And the real people who want to like stand up and rise to this shit, they are seeing the truth behind it. And I just think that this game would really hit home for a lot of people who do like RPGs or who even don't like RPGs. I can see a lot of people wanting to say, yeah, that's a game that I definitely want to fuck with. Has like a 92 on OpenCritic, 92.91. And it was a game that came out in September of last year. I think it's a remake of a very old RPG, but I can definitely recommend this to a lot of people. When I'm done with this, I'm going to go back to Final Fantasy VII Remake and play through that because a little bit of it that I've like played so far, I didn't realize this while playing the game. I played probably about 3 hours of it just to give it a go. But you do fights and you don't hear the battle theme until you are basically going down like this long hallway on the street fighting enemies as they come and go. And it was so fucking cool. And it is beautiful on the Switch too, and it runs really well. And I'm really looking forward to getting back into that one as well. So those are the two games that I have on the calendar right now. Trails in the Sky, I'm actually like at the last chapter, so or the last mission in the last chapter, because that last chapter is like 5 hours long. But yeah, RPG again is going on in my household right now. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Um, but let's I guess let's go down the list on our next question. This is a good one. The Duck asks, "What are some video game series you guys have fallen off of that you used to be big fans of, and why?" For me, definitely have fallen off of like the WWE games. Kind of goes into that talk of very live servicey. Also, I'm not really trying to like mess with the WWE like that these days. Um, what are some other games that I've fallen off of? A lot of PlayStation IP. Like you know, haven't really like touched a lot of what they've done in the past almost 10 years at this point, just because when I got rid of my PS4 was around the time that Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. I can't really think of too much else that I've fallen off of. Carson, what about you?
I don't know how much this counts technically, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Splatoon.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, same.
I really fucked with that first game. I had some big problems with it, but I really liked that first Splatoon. And to me, it seemed like a perfect game to get a sequel, and you can fix all those very simple issues that the game has, and you can prove that you're going to make this the next big thing, which I foolishly thought they were going to do. I bought the hype like a fool. I was on like Nintendo show floor when they did that fucking like the championship finals for that first like Splatoon 2 tournament, like before the game was even out. Like I remember all that stuff, and I remember being really, really excited for it. And then the game came out, and it's not only does it have the same issues that I really wanted to see fixed, like with matchmaking and with communication and things like that. Instead, it's the same thing, but then one of the major benefits of having it on the Wii U was the fact that you could play this game and you had the map right below you. So while you're holding the gamepad, you can simply look down and see, oh, here's the part of the map that is getting totally fucking decimated while the rest of my team is covering this part. I can go to the other. The map is still in Splatoon 2, but it's nowhere near as intuitive, and it does not work nearly as well by its nature. And so what you essentially have is a game that makes no effort to fix the very simple issues that are already there. It wants $60, and on top of that, in many ways, it's inferior to its predecessor. I'm good.
Yeah, you didn't
I'm
even
good.
mess with Splatoon 3.
That's why I fell off, because I knew for a fact if they're going to do that twice, they will do it 3 fucking times, and I know they're going to do it a 4th. There's going to be a 4 or something similar on the Switch 2, and they'll do one of two things. They'll either A, somewhat actually fix some of the bitching that I've talked about, simply because they have this game chat feature that they keep like half-assedly pushing. Like, I still don't get that. I haven't used that shit once. I have no desire to either.
I was gonna say,
or
we gotta
get that fucking camera either. Like, it's so weird. Like, they're so like behind the time. That was the thing that killed me too. Like, with the first Splatoon 2, one of the biggest flaws to me is when you played with friends and you got on the same team.
Yeah.
Because at that point, oh, I'm playing a video game with my buddies. Well, of course, we're going to be communicating on like Discord, or at the very least through texting, through something. We're going to be doing something, right? And as soon as you did, you would fucking wipe the floor with the other team, simply because they had no way of coordinating with each other. And like, on one hand, yeah, it's like, oh, this is fucking great. But on the other, it's like, oh, this is really broken and something that could probably pretty easily be addressed and just really wasn't.
Yeah.
And I was horribly underwhelmed and unimpressed with Splatoon 2, and everything I've seen with Splatoon 3 just makes me feel fucking justified.
Yeah.
And also, one other thing that they added to Splatoon, like, it was already kind of there, but it was much worse in Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2, they add this fucking horde mode. I'm down for that, but then you only have certain days and times that you can play it. Motherfucker, I have a job. I have shit to do. I am not scheduling my life around my video games. The video games get scheduled around my life.
Yeah.
So, like, it's annoying enough when you would play that fucking game and, hey, here's 2 maps. And don't worry, we're going to change them out if you're playing long enough. Like, no, just,
I wonder if they
so
fixed
much
that.
Stupid shit.
Because I'm with you. Like, Splatoon was definitely a franchise that, you know, we had on the Wii U, had Splatoon 2, had fun with it, don't get me wrong, but, you know, after all the, you know, kind of shit that I didn't really like in Splatoon 2 made me not really care about a third game. So I'm curious if they fix some of these things. And from what you're saying, it doesn't seem like they really have touched it all too much to fix a lot of those things. But who knows? I mean, what they're gonna do with the next Splatoon like numbered game, because we have that Splatoon Raiders game coming out, and that's supposed to be kind of like a Monster Hunter like. So that could be cool. Because I'm like, I like Monster Hunter. I'm curious to see what the formula that they mix it up with Splatoon. Like, how are you going to do these raids with your friends and things like that? And what that single player like really looks like. So who knows? But yeah, it would take a lot to get me to come back to want to do multiplayer Splatoon. And also, I don't think I will. I'm not really big on PvP these days.
I'm not anymore. Honestly, I never was to begin with, but, like, especially now.
Yeah.
Like, player versus player crap in fucking 2026 it's just a nightmare for me. Like, fuck that so hard.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's too much work, and too many people really dedicate their lives to player versus player a lot of times. Like, apparently there was a big Marvel Rivals like tournament this like past weekend for like $40,000.
Oh, I heard all about that.
Oh man, the memes coming out of that are hilarious.
That one's a little different though, because that's a case of where, like, someone was trying to play competitively and his entire team, even though they were in a fucking $40,000 tournament, did not want to play competitively, which why the fuck are you there? What are you doing?
Oh man, I'm just playing for vibes.
What the fuck? Okay, shove it up your ass. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Why are you a warm body filling up this tournament? Like, I don't give a shit about that game. But, like, of all the fucking people, that guy wasn't even rude. Like, the worst thing that he said is just, okay, case in point. Like, that's the one clip. That was the first clip I saw, and I was like, well, that's kind of rude. And then, like, you see the rest of them where he's he's trying so hard to explain to them, like, we gotta switch things up. We're not gonna win. And this dude needed money, and I'm playing for vibes.
Yo,
shut the fuck up.
Like, get out of here, man. Like, I don't know if you saw the Mighty Keith video about it, because he basically made a parody of it, and it was hilarious.
I don't know if I did. At this point, I don't even know if I'd wanna. I'm just kind of like, fuck.
Yeah. I'll have to send it to you later. It's like a 2-minute video. He just made a parody off of what basically happened, and it was honestly pretty funny. But yeah, Splatoon's a good one. you know, for us, I honestly like think the type of game that competitive Splatoon is probably just doesn't appeal to people like us, where we kind of just like want to have that core experience and then go to the next game after that.
Well, not even just that. It's like I still think there's something there, but like there's a lot of things that they just outright refuse to change or improve or whatever. And I've never really thought that the single player of Splatoon 2 was anything to write home about. And that seems to be the one thing that people keep going back to and saying, like, well, like, this is really good. Like, yeah, the multiplayer's got a lot of issues, but the single player, oh, that's really good. Oh, that's where it's at. Like, the only single player Splatoon stuff that I have played that I can actually say I thought was really, really good was the Octo expansion.
Yeah.
That one actually was cool. I actually did enjoy that one. But the others, it's just been kind of like, they're neat. There's some cool ideas here. There's definitely a lot of cool stuff that is not in the multiplayer that's in the single player. But it's not cool enough that I'm like satisfied from that one. You know what I mean? Like, there's a single campaign there, yes, but it is not enough of a draw to justify the package by itself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Like,
Splatoon for me too, just to wrap up on this, because it is my main one, to give folks an idea. Like, I'm not just trying to be like a fucking hater or a dick out of my, like, being a dick, dick out of my ass, whatever. When this game came out, I tried the demo and I remember liking it, but just being like, I don't know. And then, or no, I take that back. I didn't even try the demo. What happened was JT and I were living together at the time. JT got the game. JT had to go to work. JT looks at me and says, hey, you should play Splatoon. I go, I don't know. And he goes, no, see, I'm going to go to work. You play it for a little bit. I want to know what you think. So he gives it to me. I pop it in my Wii U. And then 15 minutes later, JT comes back and goes, what'd you think of Splatoon? I went, oh, yeah, I'm really liking it. What are you doing back from home so soon? And he went, what do you mean? I already worked my shift. So it was at that point that we got a second copy of Splatoon, and I paid JT for his. Because I wasn't going to pick that game up until you fucking basically handed it to me, and then it was like, oh, okay, this is actually whips ass, and we need 2 copies. It's like, we ain't going to be able to share this shit.
Yeah, it was fun.
Like that first game. It was so good, and I was so excited for that second one, man. Like, so fucking stoked. And then it came out, and I was so let down.
Would you say you were whelmed?
So miserably let down.
Yeah. I think the second one had good parts. Like you said, the raid mode. Fun as fuck. But the fact that...
when you can play it.
Yeah, exactly. That part. When you could play it. Fun as fuck. But the fact that they blocked it off for, like, certain times is a very fucking Nintendo thing to do. And I'm just like, why do they just do this dumb, crazy shit? It's almost like somebody works there and just goes, hey, I got a really stupid idea. And everybody in the room stands up and goes, hit me. And they just do it. So, yeah, that's a good pick. Here's another pick that I got. Kingdom Hearts 3. And I won't stay on this subject for very long. Or just the Kingdom Hearts franchise in general. Because of Kingdom Hearts 3. That's all I'm going to say. Next question. Malcolm McCockensmith. How does Ubisoft fall so hard from the top? Well, let me tell you. Billion-dollar company makes stupid-ass decisions. Once again. And for them, the stupid ass decisions that they've made are just trend chasing for one, and the trends always die off before they can like really jump on it. Not putting focus on their premier IP that actually made them great. Because if you think about it, during the GameCube, PS2, Xbox era, we had so many good Prince of Persia games, a lot of good Splinter Cell games. Um, that first Beyond Good and Evil was awesome. You would see the Ubisoft logo pop up, and you'd be like, "Yeah, I'm about to get something groovy here." Where nowadays, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Assassin's Creed Shadows was a good game. I'll give them that. Star Wars Outlaws I thought was pretty decent as well, but they have more misses than hits, and they keep chasing live service bullshit when the public has repeatedly said, "Hey, that's not what we want. We want that Prince of Persia game. We want that more streamlined Assassin's Creed experience. We want a new Splinter Cell." Things like that. And they just, for some reason, don't know how to get it right these days. Where back in the day, they used to get a lot of shit right. And then they started to just pump out these multiplayer games that just had to live forever. And, you know, it's unsustainable. People jump off of those games. They don't really care about them after a while. I don't hear anybody really talking about the Division these days, or that For Honor game that they came out with. And then they developed that pirate game that wasn't very good, Skull and Bones. So it's just bad decision.
What do you mean? That was the first Quad A game.
Yeah. That game only started to live because of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Excuse me. And the reason, like, why is because that game was so good. So they're like, yeah, we'll just make a whole other pirate game and get an entire country to fund it. Well, that didn't really work out too well. And now, that nobody bought that game, it's millions of dollars lost, and they continue to lose millions of dollars, and they continue to cancel projects that people could be excited for, that they could, marginally like make money back. We saw Capcom kind of streamline their approach when they were struggling really hard with a really good Resident Evil game, a really good Monster Hunter game. And there was a third game that came after that. It wasn't Street Fighter 6 because that came out much later. But I think it was those two. I think it was Resident Evil 7 and then Monster Hunter World, which really got Capcom back into like the good graces of the public, for them to be able to come out with, unique ideas and to, make shit like Pragmata that's coming out. Ubisoft hasn't done that yet, and I feel like that's what they need. So here we are, 7 games later, canceled and delayed. We don't even know if they got an actual game coming out in 2026. They probably don't. But I don't know. I'm not really like too hyped for anything Ubisoft these days. If I get a Ubisoft game, just because somebody gives it to me or it's on massive discount.
I mean, really, how can you be? Like, how can you look forward to anything from Ubisoft with the track record that they've had for really the last like decade and a half?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I guess decade and a half might be a little harsh, because there was that period where I think Assassin's Creed could almost do no wrong there for a while. And now it's hit a point where, and I'm not even someone that ever really got into those games, to be perfectly honest with you, but it seems like the people that I know that used to fuck with them heavy, like yourself, really don't anymore.
Yeah.
And I just find that interesting, to put it politely, how you could fall off that much, that fast, that hard.
It was honestly when they shifted.
Fast is relative, really.
Yeah.
Like, fast, like Ubisoft's really bad troubles have really been in the last like 5 years, when it became clear that Assassin's Creed was no longer making the kind of money that it used to, and all of the scandals that have rocked them, on top of just total mismanagement.
It's mismanagement for sure.
Like that, I think that's the real question, is not how did they fall, but how did they mismanage themselves all the way into the ground, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That is a really good question. One that I wish I kind of like. I wish I could have been a fly, on the wall in some of those rooms where they're making a lot of these decisions and they just can't get their head out of their ass. Where one game that would have been really cool from them that I think would have actually done really well would have been that Assassin's Creed set in the Civil War times, where a lot of your enemies were the fucking KKK. I think that would have been a really cool game and one that should have came out, but because they were just, wanting to pander to the current administration a lot, they canceled it. And I don't know. Ubisoft just kind of irks me at this point. Like I said, had fun with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Don't really see myself going back to it, and I haven't beaten it, but I don't know. It's just one of those games where it's just almost too much for me, where I'm like, yeah, I could go play other things and have more fun. But anything else that they announce, I'm just like, it's going to be the same style of open world or live service bullshit that I just don't care about these days. Far Cry was cool back in the day. I had fun with all those games, but they can't even get one of those out at this point. And I didn't play the Avatar game because the blue people kind of scared me. I'm serious. They just, I don't know. Somebody.
Oh, I know you're serious. That's why I laughed. I know you're not doing a bit.
Yeah. So somebody, probably looks at me and goes, oh, yeah, like he has big fluffy hair. That's scary. But it's the same thing. The blue people just look funny. So I'm like, I don't need to see any of those movies. I don't need to play that game. Even though I heard the game is halfway decent. But it's once again one of those bloated open world Ubisoft formulaic games where I'm just like, I'm good. And I feel like a lot of other people kind of feel that way as well. And don't even get me started on Rayman, because we're probably never getting one of those again.
I did see something that there was a rating of some sort
for an anniversary edition.
Rayman 30th anniversary, which I really don't know what the hell that could entail. Like, are they just doing the first game? Because if so, there's been I guess that adds extra sections, so maybe it's not totally fair, but there's been like a fan remake of it for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I seem to recall it being pretty decent. Not saying that means like, oh, they shouldn't do it, they shouldn't bother. Like, nah, not necessarily that. But it would be nice if it was more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I would say, like, oh, it'd be cool if they do it in the style of the Rayman Origins and Legends games, but I almost don't even think it would work with that art style. Mm-hmm. Because that art style is meant to be a lot faster, and if there is one thing that original fucking Rayman game is, it's slow.
Yeah, you'd almost have to completely, like, remake that game from the ground up, I feel like.
Yeah. And then at that point, it probably wouldn't even really be that game, per se, which, in my humble opinion, would not be the worst thing, because I kind of think the first Rayman is a little ass. It's just me.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I feel like Rayman's basically been dead ever since the whole Rabbids thing came around.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I like that first Rabbids game, but I mean, like, shit, man. they're never gonna do anything beyond that.
Yeah, and, I mean, they tried with like Rayman Origins and Legends, which I really enjoy those games.
Those games were fun.
Yeah, I think those are some of my favorite 2D platformers. Um, Still really want a Sonic game in that art style. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't think they're really gonna like do anything else with that IP at this point. It just seems kind of like, all right, well, it's kind of how Microsoft treats Banjo Kazooie. We're never gonna get another one of those, and we're probably never gonna get another Rayman game, which sucks because I feel like we kind of need those platformers.
I'm at a point now though where stuff like Banjo, right, or Rayman, the people that made those games great are no longer around or haven't been around for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I think, like, I'm trying to think of the nicest way to put this because I don't want to sound like just a flippant asshole, but
I mean,
I just feel like if all you're doing is digging up an old IP and the people that made it great are nowhere near involved, then it's going to be questionable in my experience. Like, I say all that because think about all the like the remakes or the sudden new sequels to stuff that we get, and how many of them turn out to be like Sonic Mania? Not very many.
Yeah.
Like, more often than not, we're getting a lot more Tony Hawk 5s in the world than we are Sonic Manias. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it's something that's been this long, like Banjo, or hell, to a lesser extent, but still in the same vein, Half-Life 3, when it's been this long for it to finally come, I honestly think it's really not a good idea, because the people that really could have made that happen, they are either no longer involved, or they've moved on to different things, or they just don't have that spark anymore. They're not the same kind of people that they used to be, which is fine, but to me it's the same principle as like, well, why should I care?
Yeah. And, you know, I think it's kind of like me and Zach talked about that on an upcoming episode of Press A that we got coming out this week. It's kind of like those built up expectations from dormant IPs that have like a resurgence or try to come back in like a big way like that, where you're absolutely right. Like, why, you know, why not just go in the new direction of doing something new if you aren't going to really mess with these IPs? And it's been 10, 15 years since the last game has come out. And in Banjo's case, when was the last Banjo Kazooie game? Like,
Well, that would have been Nuts and Bolts in 2008.
yeah, and apparently people don't.
That
even
right
like
there
that
kind of tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah, like it's just one of those things where like I'm not saying it immediately, there's no chance it will be terrible, but I'm also saying that, like, if Microsoft came out tomorrow and went, guess what, we're doing an actual proper third Banjo game, I wouldn't immediately be excited for it.
Yeah.
Just on the principle that, like, yeah, this game, it could be good, but it's been this long. We have vastly different people involved, and I don't know that any of them understand what makes it good.
Right.
You know? Like, they might think they do, or they might think that they know how to improve it, or whatever, but when it's been this long, it's not even a case of can you do it? It's just like, why now? And we know the answer. Why? Money.
Yeah,
Which
absolutely.
again is a bummer. But
Right. And when this stuff should be passion projects. Like you have this art form and you had somebody who was so passionate about these characters back in the 90s, early 2000s, where they made really incredible stuff. That person's no longer there, but did they leave, a successor? Which is something that Nintendo does a lot, is that, when these IPs, when the people have to move on, these IPs kind of get like passed down to the next generation. And there's somebody on that team who's very passionate about it. But a lot of Western studios don't do that a lot. They kind of just pump the thing out, make the money, and move on. Where almost feels like we need some change in some regimes from a long time ago. Um, it's the reason why, fucking Call of Duty can come out every year and it's ass cheeks. Which I'm glad people wise up on that one. Call of Duty wasn't the number one selling game of 2025 like it normally is year on year. But yeah, Ubisoft just has made a lot of terrible decisions, and I honestly think that what year are we in? 2026. By 2031, um, I don't think there's any Ubisoft games that ever come out ever again, unless they sell off those IPs to other people. And I hate saying that because we need more companies to, be passionate about this art form and to make good games and to drive competition. But Ubisoft just doesn't seem that that's what they care about, which is why they continue to sell to Tencent. So there's my 2 cents on that. Let's move. We already kind of talked about that question from Canvas Selling Catherine about the thoughts on Toshiba for the Mario Galaxy movie. What? Toshiba. Let's go to Eileen Ulick is asking me, am I going to get a Pokemon donut when I visit Japan? I hear they're actually terrible tasting. I'm curious, and I will be documenting my Pokemon donut experience when I'm in Japan. So that'll go up on the channel sometime in May. Ravioli Ricky asks, when will you guys play another game on stream and what will it be? We need to play some fucking Kirby Air Riders.
yeah, we really do.
Yeah. I see fucking Alex a lot lately, especially. Him and my little brother have really been diving into some Kirby Air Riders. And I'm proud of them for that. More people should be diving into Kirby Air Riders right now. But yeah, let's find some time in February to do like a recording of us playing some Kirby Air Riders.
I'm down
See?
with that. I just gotta fucking get my Switch back.
Oh yeah, you'll be switchless probably for the end of time at this point.
She's on tiers. She's got
okay.
at least one of the whatever the fuck they're called, Guardians. She just got the second Guardian. I've been corrected.
All right, so it'll be a few weeks.
Oh, they're called Sages. Sorry, everybody. I'm a fake gamer. Actually, that is true because I don't consider myself a gamer. I have too much respect for women and use too much soap and deodorant.
Yeah, I use a lot of soap and deodorant. I play a lot of video games. Let's get into our last question from Leona Peters. Overall, how did you guys feel about the Xbox Developer Direct last week? I thought it was good.
I felt exactly how JT feels because I totally watched it.
Yeah, it was good. I like the Forza games. I don't play them anymore just because massive time sinks about cars. I like racing games. I cannot do those style racing games these days. I need something more arcadey, something like Kirby Air Riders or Mario Kart or Burnout, where I can jump in, I can do some damage, and then I can go home. I can't really do the Forza Horizon style games these days just because there's so much work that I feel like goes into that game, where you want to drive around this big scenic open world and get all these upgrades and really customize your cars and do all this crazy shit with community work. I already have enough fucking community work that I do on a daily basis. I don't need any more of that in a racing game. It looks cool though. I think it's going to be a very good game, and for the people that play it, I hope you really enjoy it. I will be on the outside looking in on that one. As far as Game Freak's game, um, also looks cool. Looks very near Automata, Stellar Bladey. If it, eventually when it comes to Switch 2, I'll give it a shot, but not super hyped for it, I would say. The pot making game from Double Fine, Kiln. People are just gonna make pot dicks. That's gonna be hilarious. So I'm here for all the headassery that game is going to bring. I'm probably not gonna play it though. It looks interesting. Their last few games have really looked interesting. The Lighthouse game, and now this. I'm just here for the crazy shit people are gonna make with these pots. Oh man, it's bad that I can already just see people online headlines about, oh yeah, like there was 32 dicks made in kiln, and they're all
In a row?
pots. Yes, in a row. Oh man, that's gonna be all time for me. That's gonna be funny. And then
Set up
Fable.
a Clerks reference, and I got you.
Yeah, I know. That's where I was going as well. Fable, I think, looks really cool. I'm not excited for it yet. I need to see a little bit more. I do like that they're bringing certain elements of it back. I do like the fact that your decisions really impact the game and can really impact the landscape and the entire playthrough. Like if you kill a giant, that giant kind of just lays in the field for the entire game and can really disrupt, housing in that area where people don't want to live there. Where if you just have a large sum of money in the game, the townsfolk will call you a rich twat. I thought that was hilarious. I like that they brought the chicken chaser thing back. That was cool. Xbox overall, I thought they had a pretty good showing, but as far as Xbox in general, just nothing that they really do outside of the games that they publish really excite me. I'm really looking forward to playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, though. I will say that, because that should be coming out here pretty soon.
That is a fantastic game, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Had a whole lot of fun with it.
And I think that's going to be the type of first-person adventure game that I'm looking forward to that wasn't really there in Metroid Prime 4. So yeah,
Definitely apples to oranges between the two, but
yeah.
I would make the very controversial call and say that I had more fun with Indiana Jones than I did with Metroid Prime 1. I'm just saying.
That is controversial as fuck, because Prime 1 is considered the holy grail of fucking first-person action games or adventure games. I guess it's an action game in a sense. More adventure for sure. But damn, all right. And I thought you would like Prime 1 at least because it's almost kind of Doom-like in a way.
I thought I would like it more too, and I just kind of found it to be a big pain in the ass. All of it.
Yeah.
Like there were points where I would start to enjoy myself, and then it just felt like that would get completely cut out from underneath me. And there'd just be some more annoying shit. And then I got to the fucking mine part, and it was just like, fuck this. I'm good.
Damn. That makes me.
I don't need this crap anymore.
Makes me sad a little bit.
I'm tired of this crap.
But yeah, I think the only things coming to Switch 2 from Xbox that I'm like actually stoked to play it. Of course, they published Ninja Gaiden 4. I don't know if they're publishing the Switch 2 version. They might be, but that and Indiana Jones for me. Halo, probably not gonna play the new Halo when that comes out. Probably not gonna play Gears of War E-Day. Because those are just franchises at this point. The only Halo game I've really like gotten into was Halo Reach, and the only Gears of War game that I really got into was Gears of War 2. So yeah, can't really say I'm looking forward to much from Xbox. Now if Fable starts to continue to look really good like that last gameplay demonstration really did, potentially could get excited for it. But as of right now, nah, I might.
Were any of those games compelling you to purchase an Xbox with your hard-earned money?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, really? Wow, I can't believe that.
Nothing. I mean, like I said, the next console that I could see myself buying, and this is not going to happen at all, is if PlayStation this year is like, hey, Uncharted 5 is coming out. That is the only way that I will go out and purchase another console. But until that happens, I'm good. Xbox is also expensive as fuck. A Series S, I want to say, is about the same price as a Switch 2, if not more. And that's for a Series S. Nah, I'm good, brother. I got groceries that need to be bought. So,
I mean, like, fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, fair.
But I'm looking at screens and shit from the Switch 2 version of Indiana Jones. It looks like it's going to be a pretty decent port. So, yeah, I know everything that you like talked about with that game from a couple of years ago at this point, you really enjoyed. I know some other people that really enjoyed this game. I think I'll be pretty groovy with that. And then, of course, it's not an Xbox game, but we got Resident Evil Requiem getting ready to drop here in about a month. No, I think we got a ton of good things to play. But for the people who are into those games and want more from Xbox, you got something to really look forward to in those 4 games that they showed. And they're all coming to PlayStation as well. So I know PlayStation fans could be jazzed up about that as well. But yeah, that's all I got. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Carson, you got anything on your mind that you want to talk about?
Not really. Not off the top of my head, at least.
Well, I think we can call that
like
a show.
I should. Yeah. Just a quickie. Probably going to be you and I for the next couple of weeks, at least, because Mr. Zach and Mr. Bretsky are both very, very busy men with very busy life things. So hopefully be a little warmer and we'll have a little more energy next go around, because I think both of us, I mean, for me at least, it's been staying warm all weekend. And I'm sure you actually worked today, since you said you only had your a dusting.
Yeah. Yep. And also, I mean, I work from home, so I'm always here.
Oh, yeah, well, then shit. I guess it really doesn't make a bit of difference, does it?
Yeah. You could get me to drive, even if I guess if they were paying me. But my company is not based in Denver, which I'm very grateful about. So, yeah. Other than that, we, don't really have much else going on the show. There's a lot of things coming this week, a lot of things coming next week, and maybe the week after that. Carson, tell the good folks at home what you got going on, where they can find you.
Well, you can find me here most Monday nights, and you can also check me out at youtube.com/expansion pack. That's youtube.com/expansion pack for Brett's friend Carson every Wednesday at noon. We got a brand new episode coming up this week, but you should definitely check out last week's episode with Daytona USA. We had a whole lot of fun filming the skit for it, as well as the episode itself. I believe this week we have House of Necrosis coming your way. House of Necrosis. So, should be a whole lot of fun. YouTube.com/expansion pack. That's youtube.com/expansion pack for Brett's friend Carson every Wednesday, noon Central.
Hell yeah. This Wednesday, new episode. So make sure y'all check it out. You know what's also happening this Wednesday?
AEW Dynamite?
Yes, but Zach and I recorded our first Press A of the year where we talked about Metroid Prime 4 and our top 10 Nintendo predictions of 2026. It was a fun time.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice,
so
very nice.
That'll be coming out. So, what you could do, you get yourself a double feature, grab you some Diet Dr. Peppers, and, you drink one Dr. Pepper while you're watching Press A. And then as soon as Press A is over, you got Brett's friend Carson, you got your second Dr. Pepper, you double fist them, boom, there you go, like magic. You just got a double feature. It'll feel like you just had Monday Night Mayhem because you got, Zach and JT on one corner, and then you got Carson and Brett on the other corner. So it's like, the whole squad's there, just in two separate videos.
Amen. I like it. I like that thinking.
Yeah. Well, folks, this has been a fun time. We're going to get out of here. Say hi to your neighbor. Tell somebody you love them. Stay safe out there. Stay warm out there. And, don't try to stick forks into sockets. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Have a good one, everybody.
Where's my mouse?